All right, Mopar people, welcome back to the channel. I'm Justmoparjoe. Got my Justmoparjoe swag on even, as seen in France. Anyway, I figured I'd stop, take a break from mowing, and check out the state of this 318. I've got a project coming up. It's going to be like I need another one. Probably 6 or 8 months. So a little bit of wait on this one, but I think a lot of people will like it. Let me show you the block that I am going to be using for this, hopefully. So this is how a lot of 318s end up, especially by big block guys or people who have plenty of Mopar sitting around, engine blocks and whatever. This one had the heads robbed from it. If you'll remember, John Wilburn and I did a collaboration a while back and got some heads and a 318 ready for a guy named Hayden. So Hayden's in Louisiana. We built the engine, John and I did, here at the shop. I hand ported Hayden's heads for him, lapped his valves and stuff, and bolted those onto the engine. John hauled that stuff down to Louisiana. But this was the short block that stuff came off of. A lot of you already noticed there's a fuel pump block off plate here, and I believe it to be factory because this engine is a 90 model that had a TBI. See the intake here is kind of big and goofy. So that was a 90 model. So it is a roller engine. Somebody, I'm assuming, upgraded to a double chain. But this stuff just got kind of thrown and left here. Reason being, I think I bought the truck that this came out of for about $300 or $400. It was just an old parts truck. I don't even think it had a title, just a bill of sale or something. So I sold the truck. My buddy Shane bought it, and he really wanted the transmission out of it. I think it had the 518 overdrive. So I sold the truck. Didn't really have any money left in this engine, but it did run and drive. And I said, man, I want to keep that for something. I don't know what. But it would leave one good black mark in the truck. Let's get it uncovered and see what we're going to do. My largest concern right now would be red wasp nests. They basically get into anything. This old truck has a boom on it here. And that's pretty much how we just got it out of the back of a truck. So I'm going to try to set this stuff off carefully without getting ate up by the wasps. And if I do, y'all can laugh at me. There we go. All right. Just like I remember it. My stuff fell off. She's not pretty, but still complete. You can toss that off there. It's had some good old flat tops. I was worried about the ring groove, but there is none. If I can show you that. That is like nothing. That's really nice. I think this engine probably had 100,000 on it. You can see by the amount of black goodness inside that they probably ran Pennzoil or Quaker State in it. Here's the wishbones for the lifters. Those are important because I think I'm going to try to go back with a roller cam in this. It'll be something special coming up. So like I said, I wanted to stop mowing to kind of check it out, see what I had going on here. I wonder if all the lifters are still around. Oh, yeah, they fell in, that's why. So here's the wishbone, I guess you'd call it. That's important to keep. But I stole the cam out of this and sold to my buddy Aaron. And then we did some horse trading, and I got that exact same cam back, but it's been reground from Oregon cams, I believe is what they're called. So it's a lot hotter cam now. That would go in this. Cam bearings look pretty nice. Man, look at that. That's a good sign. I'd probably still replace them, but here it is. I can't give the project away yet because it's going to be something kind of special. But I can go a couple different directions with it. But I think the deal with this would be I want to do an engine build series on a small block again. I know main reason behind that, my first build series, I left some stuff out. I've had guys comment on it and said I kind of sounded like an a-hole. And I don't know, I guess I was, you know, it's been 2 or 3 years, so I've changed as a person and as a YouTuber. I'd like to kind of make it more accessible for a lot of people. Just a little more ideal of a build. And, you know, for someone to be able to watch it and enjoy it and get a good engine out of it at the end. I would not be building this for myself. I think I would build it for someone else. And I don't even know who that would be yet, but I think if someone watched the engine build series, they might be interested in owning it. And instead of selling it, maybe I could do something exciting with it. I don't know, we'll see. But I just wanted to look that block over real quick. I didn't want to take up too much of your time. I appreciate y'all watching. And this is the 318 roller block. Hopefully we can make something cool out of it. Got her wrapped back up and lubed up. Turned it over about 10 times. Had a little bit of old, this is actually used motor oil out of I used to have a little eco diesel truck that locked up. Anyway, I got some of the old oil out of it and I poured in all the cylinders, wiped them, just kind of lube it up again. There's a little bit of rust, not bad. No pitting at all, just surface rust. The reason I brought this video up is that if I'm going to build this in 8 months, a year, whatever, I need to go ahead and start thinking about it. I need to possibly get it torn down at some time and taken to a machine shop and, you know, get on the list. I know a lot of places are backed up. You can't just go in and, you know, be in and out in a day or a week. You got to get on the list. Everybody else, you know, everybody has hot rods out there. So something to keep in mind. But I think this will be a fun build. And I appreciate y'all watching. I'll catch you next time.